Let's talk about chapter 262. This chapter opens up with Yuta and Sukuna throwing hands. And it looks like even though this isn't Yuta's original body, he still has the advantage similar to how Gojo had. Yuta thinks that Rika isn't haunting Gojo's body, and he can only use the limitless. So using Kenjaku's technique alongside Copy is a no-go. And concludes that Sukuna without his left arm can't use the world-cutting dismantle. And aside from domain amplification, he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeves to bypass infinity. More inner dialogue showing that the limitless technique is far more advanced and complicated than we've all expected, and Yuta finally understands why you need the six eyes in order to control it, which makes Yuta ponder as he asks himself, what did it take for Gojo to say that he is the strongest so confidently? We now switch to Sukuna's thought process, as Kenjaku has told Sukuna that Yuta's curse technique is copy, and he notices Rika isn't with this body that Yuta is inhabiting, so he concludes that he can only use the limitless. And he also accurately predicts that Yuta came into this fight assuming there would be no going back, and then says his next move will be Hollow Purple. And with Yuta saying that he's being thorough by going through Gojo Sensei's memories one by one, we kind of get the answer to why Yuta didn't know that Sukuna could use domain amplification while in the domain. Because it seems Kenjaku's technique just doesn't flood the brain with all the memories, but the user of the technique will have to shift through all the memories one by one. Yuta starts the chant for Hollow Purple, 9 points, polarized light, which is then interrupted by Sukuna, and he asks, doesn't he understand why Gojo casted Hollow Purple in that roundabout way? And Sukuna says that he won't give Yuta the opening to use Hollow Purple, but they had a simple plan all along, and Inumaki's cursed speech comes through a tape recorder. No lie, a literal tape recorder. And this has to be some plot armor or some kind of, I'm not going to say ass pull even though I really want to, but it's like, come on now. I don't know, I guess I'm just going to have to let Gege cook. Inumaki's curse technique allows for the words, shit yourself, to ring through Sukuna's ears. This leaves Sukuna paralyzed in place as the chants for Hollow Purple continue. 9 points, polarized light, Crow and Shomyoi, the gap between within and without, Hollow technique, purple. Now, I don't want to seem like a hater or anything, but with Yuta all but outright confirming that even one session of switch training was not enough to get Gojo's body down pat, and also with his internal dialogue of how hard it is to use the limitless curse technique, how plausible would it be for Yuta to be able to unleash the ultimate technique, a Hollow Purple that is, when just taking control of Gojo's body? Me personally, I don't think that the Hollow Purple will work or will even go off. But I don't know if this is me just being a Yuta hater or not, as I don't think Gege would put in all of this dialogue about how hard the technique is to use and how much of one switch training was not enough just for Yuta to fire off the Hollow technique when he needs it the most. I think this is going to be a blunder and it's going to set off something different. But hey, this might be copium just so I can have Sukuna to win. But hey, these are just my thoughts, and this has been the chapter review for 262. And I don't know if y'all could tell or not, but I am very sick. But I have not given you guys a video in quite some time. So sick or not, the show must go on. Sometime later this week, I might have a Megami video for you guys. And don't worry, no, it's not slander, because Megami slander is popular on the internet. This is more of how I would be if I was Megami and I had all the techniques of the 10 Shadows technique, which is on par with the limitless technique, fighting 2 6 eyes users and killing both of them. And killing the strongest 6 eyes technique user of all time.